G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping into Go Battle League, and as you can see currently rank 7 with 24 wins from 30 battles. So there was one set where I went 1 and 4, so quite a bad set, but we'll see how we go this time. So I do have a playlist on my Season 7 battles. So we'll jump in and I'll link to that so you can check those out if you like, but let's jump in and see if we can get some more wins. So we're still in the Great League, and the team I have been running is Diggersby, Skarmory and Galvantula. So Diggersby running Mudshot, Fire Punch and Earthquake, Skarmory running Air Slash, Sky Attack and Brave Bird, and Galvantula running Volt Switch, Lunge and Discharge. So nothing too spectacular about the moves. I do quite like the combination. So there are some glaring weaknesses that this team has, and that's anything that has fire in the back. So fire in the back is not great for me, and also Galarian Stunfisk in the back is also really not great for me. So there are a few obvious weaknesses, but seem to be going okay so far, and we'll jump in and see how we go. I do like the Diggersby because it takes 5 fast moves to get to the Fire Punch, and so very quick. Galvantula is not the same, but very quick to get to charge moves, so it takes 3 Volt Switches to get to either Discharge or Lunge, so really fast to get to their charge moves, which I really like. So we'll jump in and see how we go. So I'm going to try and play and talk at the same time, which is something I used to do. Hopefully the one person that wanted it manages to see this video. So let's jump in and see what we get matched up with. So obviously Diggersby on the lead, into Altaria. Horrible. So the only thing I can do here is swap into my Galvantula and hope they don't have a Galarian Stunfisk in the back, but I'm going to go straight Discharge here because I don't think they'll... Oh, that's bad for me. That's real bad. So the question here is, I'm going to have to shield up as well. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go for the... I think I'm going to go for Discharge again, and we'll see what they want to do. So will they double shield this up, or will they let it go? I'm really hoping they let this one go. Would have been really, really nice to be able to get to a Lunge on that first one, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. So because I didn't get to that Lunge, they're able to charge me down. So what I might actually do here is come in with... This is just a ridiculous move. So what I'm going to do is come in with the Diggersby here. And I think that was the wrong move, yeah. So there's Dragon Pulse coming through. It doesn't do too much damage, actually. So I'm going to charge up to an Earthquake and then get out of there. And we'll see what they want to do. So going to throw in the Skarmory. And out comes the Alolan Marowak. So this is really not ideal. So going to let this one go. Even if it is the Shadow Bone, it's fine, as long as it doesn't have like Fire Blast or something random like that. So it is the Shadow Bone, and that's fine. And they got the attack debuff, so that's not ideal at all. So what I probably should have done there is just thrown the Brave Bird. Can I get to another one? Oh, I can. So will they or won't they use that shield? So let's see what they want to do here. So they are going to lose Switch, but obviously... Oh, so I'm assuming they have something that counters... Yep. So this is not ideal for me. So I need to land a couple of Earthquakes. And we'll see how they go. So I really should have thrown... Well... Should have baited all when they've shielded up the first one. So this is good game, so I'm not going to bother shielding. So what I should have done is, thrown the Lunge to start with on the Altaria would have been much, much better. So it is what it is. Yeah, in that situation, possibly, I think switching out into the Marowak, but I mean they won the game anyway, so I guess their play was absolutely fine. So unfortunate for me, possibly should have switched into the Skarmory, and that way it would have possibly drawn out the Alolan Marowak, but I mean it is what it is. So let's see, let's hope that this is a Poison Sting variant of this. No, it's a wing attack, so that's unfortunate, but we'll be able to look at doing a bit of damage here. So gonna let this first one go. Golbat's usually running, is it Poison Sting? Poison Fang, which is going to do absolutely nothing. And unfortunately, they've got to another charge attack. Let's see if it's another Poison Fang. It is, and it's again going to do absolutely nothing. We should have CMP tied, which we did. And then I'm going to throw the Fire Punches. So Fire Punches should be doing a little bit more damage than their... So I'm going to come in with my 2, 3, 4... Oh, and wasn't able to get there. So I'm going to shield this one up. So you need to count those charge moves on the Azumarill. So it's 5 to the Ice Beam. So let's count them. So 1, 2, 3. So they got through 3. So I've still got one more. Let's see what they want to do. So I'm expecting potentially not to get a shield here. Oh, wow, I've got the shield. So there's the 4. There's the 5, and able to get to my second before they're able to get to there. So let's see if they want to double shield this thing up. No, they don't, and that's goodbye. So what have we got? So Vigoroth. So they're going to get to their charge moves very, very quickly. And the question is here, do I want to shield this up? I'm not going to. I'm going to let this go. And the reason for that is because they're running usually Body Slam and Bulldoze here. So what I can do is let any of their charge attacks go on the Skarmory. Because if they throw the Bulldoze, fine. If they throw... It's going to do more damage than the Body Slam, to be honest. Well, maybe, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. So I'm going to throw the Sky Attack here. What I should have done is thrown the Brave Bird, but and then got out of there. So what I'm going to do, hopefully this is going to be enough to KO from this range. Let's find out. It is. So I'm going to actually come in with the Diggersby now and throw the Earthquake here to take this game. So that should be doing enough damage to KO from this range, and it is, and there goes the Vigoroth. So comfortable win in the end there. So possibly, yeah, I was thinking maybe should have thrown the Brave Bird and then swapped out, but obviously my win condition there is... Skarmory. Skarmory is going to be resisting or neutral damage for most of their, well, pretty much all of their attacks that they had left. So Skarmory matched up against those two was quite nice. So unfortunately for them, I was able to... Let's jump into the next one. Unfortunately for them, I was able to have the Azumarill counter ready to go. So as you can see, can just get to my... Got to my second Volt discharge before they're able to get to their second Ice Beam, but you have to switch out very, very quickly. So we'll jump into this one, and we've got Zangoose, and I'm hoping it's running a Ghost type fast move. It is, so it does absolutely nothing, but what does its charge move have? I need to try and remember. What does Zangoose have as a charge move? I'm about to find out because I'm not shielding. Ouch is what it has. So going to let that go now, because obviously I have no choice. Keep it with energy. So I'm going to shield this one up. And then I'm going to obviously be throwing my lunges here. I probably will use both shields here. And I'm expecting to get shields from the Umbreon as well. So definitely, definitely should have shielded up that close combat. So for this one, I am actually going to let it go, and I'm hoping the foul play doesn't do too much damage, and it doesn't. So really good to be able to get that one off, and then I'm just going to go straight into my next one because I do know that they're going to be throwing their foul plays very, very quickly, and I want to debuff it again, which means I hopefully won't need to well, I might actually shield. Do I want to shield this up, or do I want to... I'm going to shield this up. I'm going to shield the foul play up. Equal shields. Let's see what they want to do. Oh, that's real bad. Real bad. So caught the charge move. It is the Night Slash, so I might survive. I do survive, and I'm just going to go for the big old Earthquake here and take this thing out and hope for the best. So not ideal that I managed to catch that Night Slash, but also not the end of the world. So we'll see what... so what I might have to do here is swap into my Skarmory, because it's going to have energy to throw here. So you're going to swap into the Skarmory, catch that charge move, and then maybe switch into my... so I'm going to let it throw another one, actually. And I have no choice because, well... Oh, so that's not ideal. And I couldn't get to a lunge, and that's game over. So, unfortunate for me, Bastion in the back. 100% should have shielded up the first close combat. But now I know. So, close combat. So, it's been a while since I've come up against the Zangoose. So, I knew that its charge move was Ghost, but forgot about its fast move was Ghost, but forgot about those charge moves. So should have shielded that up. Obviously, knowing that if it does have that, that's probably what they're going to play, especially when they lead it, because you get the debuff and then swap out, so you can clear that debuff straight away. So let's see what we get. So Victory Bell on the lead. So I'm actually going to swap into my... let's see what they want to do here. And out comes the Bastion. So looks like this is very much the grass hole team. So that's always what you need to be aware of. So what I'm going to do here is look to get to as many lunges as possible. And then I'm going to come out and farm down with, well, not farm down, but come out and charge down with my Diggersby here, because I obviously don't want this matched up. So this is, yeah. So being debuffed twice, I'm actually going to, no, I'm not going to let this clock count down, because I want to keep this Bastion out here as long as possible, because I don't want it swapping out and having it matched up against my Skarmory. So what I'm going to do is charge up and throw the Fire Punch here. I don't expect to get a shield. They'll be keeping them both for the Victory Bell, and they'll probably have a Tropius or something along those lines in the back as well. So we'll see what they want to do here. So I'm going to over farm here a lot. Let's see what they want to do, because I'm just going to absolutely go to town. What do they have? Let's go for the Fire Punches here. They're going to have to shield both of these up. So it's going to be interesting here to see whether they want to try and throw a charge move or just go to town farming. So what I might do is swap out, because, oh, what a swap out. So not the grass hole team. So the question here is power up punch, or I'm going to assume it's a foul play, but that's fine. So I don't want to get too greedy. Probably should have thrown my charge move before. Well, probably should have shielded up the other. So I expect this to be a acid spray, to be completely honest with you. Oh no, it is the leaf blade. Wow, okay. Was expecting that to be a acid spray. And so here what I'm going to do is be a little bit ridiculous and go for the Brave Bird and miss some of those bubbles and take it out. So to be completely honest, a Sky Attack would have done the job there. But yeah, it is what it is. So for that one, the reason I didn't swap into my Skarmory is because obviously Skarmory is the best counter for, well, the best counter I had on my team for the Victory Bell. But I was expecting it to be a Grass Hole team, actually, as I mentioned. But it did have Scrafty in the back, so also weak to the Flyer. So really good there to draw out the Bastiodon, double debuff it, and the fact that they left it in was probably a big mistake on their part after it had been double debuffed. So we'll jump into the next one, and hopefully we can get another decent one. Yeah, so yeah, Bastiodon, absolute wall to both my Galvantula and Skarmory. So good to get that matched up there. So Altaria. So the last one of these, I'm going to swap straight out. And I've swapped into Reggie here. So what I'm going to do is actually lunge this thing. And the reason for that is I'm hoping to grab a shield. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, no shield. And so I'm going to shield this up. Let's see what they want to do. So expect that to be the Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon's going to be resisted anyway. I'm going to throw straight into this next discharge here, next lunge here, and hopefully grab a shield this time. And then I'm going to look to farm up some energy. So, with them being double debuffed, it should be okay to let this go. We'll find out how much damage a Flash Cannon does after it's been double debuffed and it's resisted. So not a lot. So I should be able to farm this thing down now without it getting to another Flash Cannon. Come on. Yes, able to do it. So let's see. Expecting the Altaria to come back out, and I will obviously throw straight into the lunge here, and we'll hopefully grab a shield this time. And they're still not shielding. So probably there, 100% I should have gone into my discharge, because if they don't shield this, oh thank goodness, I was going to be in a lot of trouble because, yeah. And I'm able to get to another discharge, so that's a lot of energy generation there. So good old, let's see what they want to do, and I've let that go, so that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So gonna let this, I don't know why I'm letting this countdown clock go, because both my switch clock is up, but good practice. So I'm gonna come into the, oof, so this is real bad. So what I'm actually going to do here is let this Ice Beam go. So you've got to be counting those quick moves. And then I'm going to throw the Brave Bird and then swap out and sack my Diggersby. Diggersby's got absolutely no play here, unfortunately. Oh, good job. So Diggersby's got no play here, so going to have to just let it go. And the play is on Skarmory. So Skarmory for the win here. So Ice Beam comes through. That's fine. Let's see what they want to do here. So I'm going to actually throw the Earthquake. If they don't shield, then at least I will be able to take it out before it gets hit by more damage. And that is the right play on their part, to let that go. But I should now be able to force a shield here, so it'll be interesting to see whether they want to shield this up. No, so still not shielding. So that does mean that I'm going to have to It does mean that I'm not going to shield. Going to let this go. If they're smart, they'll undercharge this so they can farm down. Nope. Maybe they didn't do it enough, and now I'm just going to have to farm down here. Not going to throw a charge move because obviously they've got a shield, and I don't need to. I didn't have enough time to charge up the energy anyway. So good game there. Able to take that one. A whole lot of energy generation on that Registeel, and so obviously early shield on the Registeel, and the reason for that is because I knew, obviously, I was going to be lunging away at it. So by the time you lunge it a couple of times, it's going to be doing a lot less damage. So able to go 3 and 2, so sort of a okay set there. We'll see what our reward is. Galvantula as the reward is nice. So I'm not 100% sure why I decided to pineapple it, but why not? Who doesn't like candy? So I do have a video on excellent throws as well, and I'll link to that if you want to check it out. I think I say it in just about every single one, but if you want to get your excellent throws, more important for the raid bosses, you wait for the attack like that. So look for your circle size, choose what circle size you want, and then swipe down to the bottom of the screen so you don't throw a ball, and that will freeze your circle size where it is. You then wait for the attack, and you need to start your throw and finish your throw before the attack animation finishes, but make sure the ball hits the Pokemon just after the attack animation finishes. So the reason you want to do that is because there's more chance of it getting in the ball, and you don't have to worry about it attacking or jumping or whatever, if you can time it right. So there it is. Oh, and just threw a little bit too low there, but as you can see, still obviously went in the ball because it finished just after the attack and managed to catch it anyway. So happy days, able to catch that one first ball. Oh, and got the XL candy. So everyone's looking for those XL candies, and it's not bad, 12, 13, 15, but if you want to power one up for the Ultra League, you're going to need, full XL candies, so 292 of them, and 15, 15, 15 Galvantula is your best option. So good luck on finding that one. So I'll claim that, and we'll see how we go. So rank 7, 27 and 35, so not too bad. 2 and 3, few questionable games, but not too bad. So we're partway through rank 7 now. Hopefully we can get to rank 8 fairly soon. Like I said, I've linked to some of my other matches in this season. I've also got playlists for other seasons as well if you want to check those out. Hopefully that was useful for someone. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.